Yeah. Okay,
Ooh,
I got it.
got it.
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
All right. So we were just kind of like creating, a document or image. Like I said, there's so many different ways that you can do with this. You can change the font, you can change the colors, you can remove the background. If you have Canva Pro, you can overlap images. You can spin Kavana around in a circle. So the other thing is, I want to show you guys something. So you know how I send you, I don't know if you guys ever really click on the links or not, but I'll send you a Canva document, like a Canva image, and there's always a link. When you click on that, excuse me, what'll happen is it'll automatically put that into your Canva. As long as you're signed in, like say, for example, if I do it from my phone, right? And I click on the link and I do, because I have an Apple, so I would do open in Safari. It will automatically open to my Canva and save that picture to my Canva so that I can go back in later and edit it. I'm going to show you though from the computer.
I have done that. That's what I actually, when I told you I was messing around and trying to make something with the group code, with the QR code, I took your template for your keep your tickets.
Yeah.
And I actually, I modified that completely to something else. So mine, I changed to giving out. I think it's like, oh, I gave out like sample packs to like people that requested it, and I put it in, and it says like at the top, it says love what you got, and then I changed your information, and I was like, oh, keep up to date with Scentsy by joining this group here, and then I put my QR code in the bottom, had my little picture up in the top, and added a little warmer in the bottom. So that I was able to figure out. And that I thought was pretty cool.
Okay, so for example, here's one. So I shared this in our group, right? If I click on it, it will bring me right into Canva, and you hit use template. Boom. Now watch this. If I go to my home, and go to my projects, there it is. First one there, most recent. So that is going to be like your best friend. So like, say I post something and you want to use it in the future, but maybe you are at work, you're busy, whatever. Click on the link, open it in your Canva, and it will save it automatically for you. So you can go back and edit. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to edit a template that somebody else has created. So you see how this has Kim White's information here? Literally, you click on it and delete it. You can also put whatever you want in there. Let me see. I have something. You could put a picture of yourself. You can put your QR code. You can put whatever you want. Okay. And then obviously you want to update this QR code. You would remove it and add your own, or just remove it all together and substitute something else there in that spot. You can change the wording. Literally, it's so easy, guys. If you already have the template, you're not doing like hardly any work. Like it's so simple. And then what you can do, actually, hang on. Let's go back just for a moment, because I want to show you before I forget something else. So you know how we were just making that graphic with Kavana on it? Let me show you something. If you open it up, and if you go, they changed it around a little bit here lately. So, hang on. I'm not gonna be able to do it right. See how it says, so you see how it says my name up there? That means I'm editing it, which it shouldn't say that if it's your image. Oh, here we go. So if you ever want to share something you created, this right here, template link. If you take that link, there you go, use template. You always want to share template link, because if you just share the link in general and it's not for the template, that means that when you click on it, somebody's actually going to, like, you're going to edit somebody else's work, or somebody's going to edit your work. So
That makes sense. I saw somebody saying that in one of the things, and I couldn't understand what she was like. She was like, oh, I messed it up on your thing. And then I clicked on it. I was like, how did she do that?
Yep. So she shared, a lot of people have that problem, especially now that Canva actually changed the way their wording. Like, so you used to be able to just click on like the plus sign and there would be a thing right here that said like edit or template, but now that's not there. Now it's this, and I don't know what that is. But so if you go to share and then go to template link, so that's the gold right there. So like now if I were to send you that link and you would pull it up in your Canva, you would be able to change it without it changing my original. Okay. So, and the other part of this is I'm going to show you now. So say we created this image, right? You're going to go to share. Now that what we're going to do is we're going to save it to my computer, and then I'm going to convert it into Avery. I believe there is another way of printing directly from Canva, but I don't know how to do it with multiple on a sheet. So I'm still kind of working through that. So what I've been doing is when I do an image or a graphic or whatever I'm creating, I go to share, I go to download, and I go to PNG. Hit download.
Now, Ashley, I have a question.
Yeah.
I tried doing that yesterday with the rainbow one and it would not let me download it. So do you have to pay for Canva to be able to download that to your computer?
No.
You have to pay attention, because when you go to print, like when you're saying to download, it'll say, oh, like print with Canva thing, but then there's something below it that says download with the watermark image. That's the way that you can download it to your computer for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, but mine didn't
Thank
do
you.
that. Here, look,
You're
let me
welcome.
see. Share and then download. Is that what you did, Jess?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yep.
Did you do it as PNG?
I left it at that. Yep. I didn't change that.
Because then all you should have to do is leave these blank and hit download.
I feel like it didn't let me do that because I had to print it. I had to control print, and obviously it printed the whole screen. So I had to cut it, and I was only able to put, like, I had to print a whole crap load of them because it was only one per page.
Okay. So then let's do this. Watch. So
Maybe
we'll try to,
maybe I did something wrong.
try it again today. And if it doesn't work, let me know.
Okay.
So then, like, say now we want to put this image, right? And say it's something that's going to go to our team or it's going to go to a customer. We want more than one, right? And we don't want to waste paper. So we go back to Avery. And we're going to go, I'm going to show you another sheet too here. So see how we did this one earlier? If you click on it, you can make a copy. So what it does is it keeps the size. Watch. And then I'm going to name it Kavana. And then we're going to do save copy. Now watch. We're going to hit open project. I got to sneeze, guys. Hang on. Thank you. Sorry. Whew. So you see what it did? It basically put it into another, like it made a copy of it. But what we'll do is we'll remove and then we'll click over here on the right, click back on the picture and remove it. So you have the size. You don't have to mess around with sizing. You don't have to go and find a template anymore. Like you literally can just make a copy of what you're doing. So now we're going to go to my computer and we're going to find that image that I just downloaded. And mine always by default goes into downloads. I'm not sure. I know different computers do it different, like Apples and stuff. It's different. Mine's just Windows. Oh, and if you ever cannot find an image, this here in the right-hand corner, make sure that says all files. So that top one is going to be the one I think that we did with Kayvana's picture on it. Yep. So then remember what Kayvana said, this little checkbox over here, lock aspect ratio, uncheck that. And we can move it around. Oh, I'm so excited about that, Kayvana. Thank you for showing me that. And then, so that does 2. Then if you click on the bottom one, you do it again.
Ashley, you know what I was going to say? Maybe show them how to do a QR code on Avery.
Avery, yep.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a little bit, for me, it's a little bit easier doing the QR code on Avery.
Really? Okay, I could show. So there you go. So you have 4 to 1 sheet. You hit print yourself, get PDF to print. You name it. I already named it Kayvana.
Can I just point out, if anybody is having a couple of issues, some of the steps that you do are a little different from me, and I'm working off of an Acer Chromebook.
Okay.
But I still was able, I don't know what you did when you first got into that, but so like I went into my template thing and it was just a little bit different, but
Okay,
I was able, on my screen, it still looks like what you're showing, but I think I just did it slightly different.
Yeah. And see, I messed up again. I did it on 2 sheets. I want just the front of the sheet, print front of sheet. So I'm going to do well, hang on, the other recording. Hold on 1 second. It finished. Okay. There we go. All right. Downloads. Wait, that's not it. Yep, there you go. So there's 4 to a sheet and it's 1 sheet. So you're not wasting like 1 sheet printed and then 1 blank sheet. All right, I want to show you QR code quick in Avery. All right, so, and now this is, I know I've heard that the QR code part of this in Avery sometimes looks different for some people, and I don't know why. So just follow along with me the best you can. But basically what you do is, like, as you're designing, let's say that there's an image there, right? Actually, let me just put something there so that we have something. Okay, we'll just use this. All right, so over here, bottom left corner, where it says more, QR and barcodes. You're gonna do add barcode or QR code. You're gonna do enter manually. This top drop-down box, you wanna look for QR code. Then this code type, you're going to change to URL. And then you're going to type your website in, whatever site it is that you want to use. You can copy and paste it or type it manually. So the top.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you go back 1 second? So I've got the select format and enter data, and then I chose code 128.
Yep. Hang on. I'm actually gonna clip
Oh, I
this.
clicked on the wrong thing. Never mind. I didn't actually change it properly. That's why I was like, now I see. Okay. Text
yeah.
and then URL. Okay.
What I'm
I
gonna
messed
do,
up.
what I'm gonna do is I just copied, like I just crop this. So I'm gonna save this so you guys know what it should look like. So the format's QR code, the code type is URL, and then whatever the website is that you want to do. Then you hit finish, and there it is. You can make it as big as you want, as small as you want. You can rotate it. I will tell you the only thing, I don't know if you've seen people where they have like a circle QR code and stuff like that. I don't know how to do any of that yet. So if anybody figures it out, let me know. But so that's how you do it. Canva, you literally click QR code, you put the website in. Avery, it's a couple extra steps, but like I said, I have that screenshot for you. So I'm going to save that for everybody and post it. I'm trying to think what else in Canva did I miss? Jess, is there anything that you feel like I'm missing that you have seen or heard of that you want me to go over?
Most of the questions that I had, you definitely went over, and some of it I wasn't unsure about. So I feel a lot more confident. Like I'm probably going to sit here later on because I had some ideas that I wanted to do. So I feel a lot better doing this right now. I think it'll definitely help me.
And then look, I'll show you like this. Like, look at all these images that I have of things that I just like clicked on.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, there's some stuff in here for my daughter and stuff, but like a lot of these, wait, no, hold on, where is it? Yeah, like these, like those are all ones that I literally found. Like, oh, that's the other thing. Are you guys in the Canva Sensi group? Okay, cool.
Yes, I joined. Yeah, Kayvana put me in about a week ago.
Good.
So that's
Okay.
why I've really been wanting to focus on this. So that's why.
Good. Yep.
Perfect.
So, like I actually go in there a lot and I find like different things. I'm like, oh, I can use this one day. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like that. So what I'll do is I'll just click the link, let it go into my Canva, and I'll mess around with it later. Like this is a postcard. So check this out. So I found this in there. You put the sticky here, you put the sticky there, and you probably just, I would just type, I guess, in this box, like
what it is.
Yeah, like whatever the name of it is. Or maybe if you do, let's say it's Coastal Sunset, you can put in that box like available in bar, counter clean, like you can kind of like, spell it out for them.
Yeah.
And then like down here, you can literally type
the whole message in and everything.
Yeah, like you can put the address, you can put it all, like
I like that.
The stamp will go there. You can even put here where the Scentsy print is, you can
Like
even put a message there, like, thank you. Thank you for being a a VIP customer.
Yeah.
Like, something. And then let me see if I can figure this out because I have done this before. I will tell you, printing postcards is not my jam. I have done it, but it's trial and error for me anyway. So let's see if I can figure this out with you guys here.
Now, are you using regular cardstock paper or is there postcard paper? There's
good question. I don't know if there's postcard paper, but
so
I
have like regular, I have cardstock.
Yeah.
Now the one thing I did know, I was able a while ago, the first thing that I printed, I do know how to print front and back. So
okay, so you may have to help me then with this, but let's see. So
you unclicked it the one time when you were explaining about how print both sides.
Oh yeah, in Avery.
So when you print it through Avery, when you do that, and you click for it and you say print both sides, what happens is it'll feed through once and then it'll come back. It does it. It's on its own.
Okay.
It'll print out part of the way
yes.
and then it pulls back in and comes back. So
yep. So that part is easy for me, but this part is where I get stuck. So for example, like, look, when you go to like share, right? And you want to download, right? So it'll show you, it says select pages. What I do, and I don't know if there's an easy way to do it, but I download page 1 first. Watch, let me show you. So I download page 1 first, then I go back and I download only page 2. So they're 2 separate downloads. So page 1 and page 2, right? And then I go into Avery. And let's see if I can.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying.
So this bottom one is going to be probably page 1 because it's on the bottom. Okay, and then the other 2 I have to do. Let's see. All right, now, so if we do, that's front and back, but if we do inside, I think that's the back in this situation. So let's see. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's see. And one more. You guys still following along?
Yeah.
I feel like this training is like much needed, you know? All right, so now, so we did front. It says front and back, which I don't know why, but so that's the front. That's the
Mine
back.
says front and back, but there's no inside option. So like when
Yeah.
I'm looking at mine, it literally just said front side and back side.
Yeah, and that's why this inside, I've never seen that there before, so I don't even know.
And that's not on my screen either. That's why I was like, I'm seeing some things different on yours than I see on mine.
Oh, look, it's a card.
Oh, you picked the card one. That's why.
Wait a minute.
You picked the wrong template.
Yep, hang on. See, guys, it's all about learning. All about learning.
I'm on the actual postcard. You must have clicked the card.
Yep. All right. So the other thing is you can type. Oh, template number, template description. You can type what you want as well. So here we go. Postcard. Use this template.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Front of sheet, back of sheet. That's what I wanted. I knew something wasn't right.
But now I know. That's pretty cool though, because now I know how to make the actual card.
Yeah, right? That's something else I have to mess around with.
Your mistake was still a learning lesson.
Yep, absolutely. Now I can make my own cards.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, that's cool.
You guys are going to get cards in the mail from me now.
Everybody gets a card. You get a card. You get a card. I'm not buying no more Dollar Tree thank you cards.
But actually, so with stuff like that, you just gotta like weigh it out because the price of paper, the price of ink, you know what I mean? Like,
well, if I'm sitting at home and it's 10 o'clock at night and my kid's like, I need these cards tomorrow, I'm printing them out.
Easy. All right, so here we go. So front of sheet, back of sheet. Perfect. Now preview. And check the, oh, there we go. Look at that. How cool. Okay, now I'm not going to print it, but I'm going to act like I'm printing. So print front and back of sheets. Actually, I might just print one just to see, even though it's going to be a waste of paper. let's see. So print front and back, get PDF. Sample. Let's see. All right. So you see how it's on 2 sheets? Like it's technically like, look, you see how it breaks it down by 2 sheets when I'm scrolling? I'm gonna print it, but I've had this situation where it's actually printed on 2 different sheets before. So I don't know. This is the problem I always have. Print on both sides and then flip on long edge. I don't know what that means. All right, guys, I'm gonna do it. Let's see what happens. And of course, my printer's not gonna print, right? I need a new printer. I mean, mine's fine, really, but sometimes it prints. It doesn't print when I need it to. Or like I'll press print and it'll be like 5 minutes later.
I think I remember when I did my business my business
Oh, wait.
cards front and back, that it showed up as 2 separate pages, but still went front and back. But that was a while ago. I gotta make new ones now.
Here it comes. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. So far, it's printing the address side. Oh, I think it's gonna do it right.
Yay!
Again, hold on. Let's see. And I will tell you, mailing a postcard is a lot cheaper. It's 30 cents for a postcard stamp. So if you can't
That's why I'm
afford
like,
Happy Mail,
that's why I want to do this so much. That's why I was like, yeah, because
yeah, if you
I
can't
want to
afford
send
Happy
more
Mail,
information, more often, but not so expensive. Yay! Oh, this looks so good.
yeah, it did it. That's awesome. So, but you're right, Jess. I want to see if there's a way to like get postcard paper.
Well, and I also know Kivana was saying something about she found the perforated
Yeah.
paper.
Amazon.
That might be worth.
Bonnie uses it and she loves it. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's it cuts back on that one extra step of cutting.
Yeah, and I can barely cut in a straight line, so I always fold the paper in 4s. I'm folding it in the 4s and cutting along there.
That's what I have, Jess.
What?
And this may be good for other people too.
Oh, snap.
So you put the paper.
Sweet baby Jesus, I need one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will, like, Havana has the big paper cutter like we had like back in school. And correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
Havana, you don't really love it. And a friend of mine has one too, and she don't really love it. This I find much more convenient because it's so lightweight.
Okay.
I think I don't
That's
like that big orange thing that like it's supposed to sound so that it cuts straight, but I feel like it's still straight.
Yeah. My friend Kristen, the one that has her own business where she makes like custom stuff, she has one too, and she don't love it either. It's you have to be very particular with the way you hold the paper and the way you use the knife, and it's very, very sharp. Like,
yeah.
So, all right. Because we're running out of time again. Does anybody have any questions? Anything that I did not cover? Anything that you could think of?
No, it was very informative.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. So hold on. Let me see. I am proud of all of you. You guys really killed it in March. Keep up the good work. And I'm going to schedule another like coffee or a brunch or something. Jess, I know you're far away. So is
I know.
Kayla and
My teamie, once she gets more like situated and everything, she lives she's out in Milford, New Jersey. It's not too far from like Phillipsburg
okay.
and Easton area. So she
Okay.
might be more able to,
Yeah.
you know,
She
when
might
she's more gets
drive.
into everything. Yeah, and she drives, so
Okay.
I did tell her that a lot of you guys were out that way, you know, and she
Yeah.
might have, and I know Amber's in Phillipsburg, so you
Mhm.
know, when they you know,
And
that,
honestly, I wouldn't even mind driving into Phillipsburg to do
yeah,
something there. Because we have a couple people in Easton. We have, I mean, Kavana, that's going to be a longer drive for you. But you can always meet here and we can always drive together. But you do go into Easton often too. So
Yeah, I think for me, like I'm kind of like in the middle of everything. So literally everything is 45 minutes away.
yeah. Like, you know, I would not mind going to Phillipsburg as long as we actually have people that are gonna do this. You know what I mean? So maybe
or
that's what
even
we could do.
if you guys do something like, and I'll be like, the issue for me sometimes, it's not even just the distance, it's like the time. I don't mind driving if it's like if it's good, but I'm not gonna make it at 9 o'clock in the morning because I'd have to get up at like 4 a.m.,
Yeah,
leave by it's, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
if it was like, oh, we're gonna get together at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon,
yeah.
I could get up, get ready, go out there.
Mhm.
And then like, and my issue is gonna be the summertime. I'll be honest with you guys. I
Oh,
don't
the
know if I'll be
traffic.
able to make stuff because a 2.5 hour trip turns into 5,
Yeah,
6.
where are you, Jess? Where are you again? Are you near Cape
I
May?
am I am in Cape May. I am at the bottom of the
Okay,
state. I literally live right next to the bay, like the ferry.
okay. So yeah, that's a
You
long
can't
drive.
go anywhere else. The bay's on one side and the ocean's on the other. I'm just like down here.
Yeah, that is a long drive for like an hour team meeting. I don't honestly, I don't know if I would do it. Um, I'm just saying.
Well, I did tell Kayvana, like my twins, they live in Phillipsburg and stuff. And I mean, I have family up that way. I'm from up there.
Okay.
So on certain things, I'd like to be able to plan, like if it is later, I just need to find like a place to sleep. I don't like to drive at night this
Oh
way
yeah,
on, you know what I mean? 295, it's just crazy.
yeah,
So some of like the bigger things, like I know, like if everyone's not going to SFR this year, if
yeah,
you're doing something this year, I'll come up and stay like up in that area so that
yeah,
we can like all get together or something, you know what I mean?
yeah. It sucks. SFR, I mean, we only have a few minutes. SFR this year